Here we have some WiSe devices. We have a WiSe bud, we have a T5 tube, which can be associated to an ambient light sensor. Ambient light sensor can directly control the T5 light based on the surrounding light. And all of this can be configured and controlled through the WiSe iOS app. Here this plug is now connected to a fan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control these devices using iOS WiSe app. Now I'm going to turn the fan on using the WiSe app. I'm going to turn it on. Here there you see the fan going on, and I'm going to turn it off. And the fan is going to turn off now. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to turn it on again. So here you see the fan turning on, and we'll turn it off one more time. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing for the T5 light. So here I have a T5 light, left T5 light. The right is not paired yet. I'm going to pair it at the end of the session to show how the pairing is done. So now I'm going to turn the T5 tube on. Voila. Now I'm going to turn it off again. This time I'm going to turn it on, and then I'm going to control the intensity. So it's turned on. There is an intensity part here. I'm going to control the intensity. I'm going to, from the max, I'm going to bring it to the middle. So you see that the intensity is controlled. I'm going to bring it back all the way to the max again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to associate the tube with the ambient light sensor. So it's very straightforward. You go to the sensor options, you select the list of sensors that needs to be associated and link with that. Your sensor is linked. The way to test it, ambient light sensor, is fairly straightforward. You cover the sensor and the light would come on. The tube currently went off because it sees plenty of light, and the ambient light sensor immediately sends the off command to the light. That's why the tube went off. Now I'm going to cover the sensor. It's going to take a few seconds for the ambient light sensor to determine the light sensitivity, and as soon as it senses, it sends the command to turn the light on. So now I'm going to uncover it, and again it's going to wait a few seconds to turn the light off. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to cover it. It's going to take a few seconds before it triggers the light on. Once the light is on, I'm going to uncover, and it's going to turn the light off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pair with the new device. So the way we pair with the new device is as soon as the device gets powered on, it goes to a pairing mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go add a device. So as soon as I go to the add a device, I see the mesh T5 device. It's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to select the device and I'm going to say add. Yes, I'm going to enable connected mode. It's getting added. It's already added. So I can go back. All of this device list information is also going to send to the server, so I can log into any other phone and still control the same set of devices. So now I have the new mesh T5 tube. I'm going to rename it to a right device. I'm going to edit it. So I'm going to say right T5 tube. So we have updated the right T5 tube. I'm going to test it now. I just paired and renamed. I'm going to test it. I'm going to turn it off. It's turning off. I'm going to turn it on. So I can go ahead and control all the other devices as well. Left, on, But since it's associated with the ambient light sensor immediately sent the command to turn it off because there is so much light around here. So you can see that it's going to get turned off. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn the fan on and the fan off. All of these devices also talk to each other and creates a mesh, which I will demo it in another video. Thanks for watching this. That's the end of the demo now.